Welcome back, Nerd Squad. My name is Roya Destroya, and this is Top 10 Nerd. Religion doesn't often play a major role in comic books, but having a diverse range of representation can often help people relate better to and take more from comics, especially seeing those who are frequently discriminated against rising above and being put in powerful and inspiring positions, hopefully on the big screen soon. So let's take a look at the top 10 Muslim superheroes. In the number 10 spot, we have Ms. Marvel. We'll open up the list today with the hero that you probably already knew was going to be up here. Kamala Khan took over the mantle of Ms. Marvel in 2013. She is the daughter of Pakistani immigrants who first decided to pursue life as a superhero after motivation from the head of the family's mosque. Balancing her faith, superhero work, and trying to be a normal teenage girl is all part of the charm when it comes to the new Ms. Marvel. Something that is in talks now to receive its own movie, a topic that inspired this whole video to begin with. Next up at number 9 is Silver Scorpion. This guy is the result of a collab between comic company Liquid Comics and the 2010 Youth Ability Summit. Bashir Bari has the ability to manipulate metal with his mind, but that's only the surface bit of what makes him a super neat guy. Not only is he a devout Muslim, but Silver Scorpion is also wheelchair bound and an advocate for the disabled, creating space in the pages of comics for those with different and unique abilities. Coming in at number 8 is Dust. This Marvel hero is Soraya Kadir, a mutant who is in association with the X-Men. She was created in 2002. Soraya was born in Afghanistan and discovered her sand whipping powers when an attacker tried to rip off her niqab, a garment she states she wears not because of the Taliban's role but out of free will and how it makes her feel. This is a controversial piece of clothing in the Western world, and her struggle of fitting in with her fellow X-Men because of it is reflected in her stories, something many young women who made the conscious decision to dress in similar manner face. In the number 7 spot we got M. Monet St. Croix was the first Muslim mutant introduced in 1994. She was born in Bosnia during a family trip and grew up in a wealthy Muslim household. The French name comes from her biracial father, in case you were wondering. Disaster struck in the form of her brother, who is also a mutant known as M-Play. Between dealing with him and standing up against Islamophobes, she's a character with a complicated and interesting life you should definitely check out. Up in number 6 is Iron Butterfly. Kahina Eskandari is a Palestinian-born hero who also has the ability to move metal telekinetically. She was originally introduced in Milestone Comics in 1993, but shifted over to DC, who severely underutilized her, to be honest. She's also a high-ranking member of a team called the Shadow Cabinet, serving to save humanity from threats before they get a chance to become threats. Her origin story is a little unclear, but we do know she's seeking revenge for the deaths of her two parents, and that is good enough for me. Coming in at number 5, we have Shahara Hassan. This 2014 Vertigo character is a detective, a police officer, and a hijabi. Her comic bodies, set in present-day London, combine murder mystery with xenophobia. The character herself combines faith, good humor, and brains to get her job done and keep her family safe at the same time. A task that's proving exceedingly hard as her case wears on. And when all hits the fan, she can throw a good punch or two as well. Next up at number 4 is Night Runner. Night Runner, whose civilian name is Bilal, was introduced in DC in 2011. One day he was caught in a French Muslim protest in Paris and suffered a severe beating from the police. This, coupled with the later death of his best friend at police hands, sparked something in him to train as a hero who would fight without bias. He trained to become a parkour vigilante, and he even ended up being recruited by Batman for his Batman Incorporated group, hence his nickname the Batman of Paris. Up next at number 3 is Green Lantern. This 2012 Lantern was Simon Baz, the first Muslim member of the Green Lantern Corps. He was born in Michigan and faced persecution for his Lebanese background in the aftermath of 9/11. He falls into street racing young, but this gave him a chance to show off his noble side. He proved himself to the core when he drove a stolen car loaded with explosives into an abandoned factory. Of course, he did this so no one would get hurt, but it was seen as an act of terrorism. In the number 2 spot, we have Kismet, Man of Fate. This guy can be known as the very first Muslim superhero dating back to 1944. He has the unofficial ability to see into the future, as shown by his prowess in fighting with no weapons at all. He was well known for his very Islamic catchphrases and for rocking a fez emblazoned with a V for victory, which is what he aspired to achieve while fighting against Nazis that were running rampant in France. And finally, in the number 1 spot is the 99. What better option to top the list of Muslim heroes than a team of Muslim heroes? The team is constructed of Muslim members from around the world, each representing one of the 99 attributes of Allah as mentioned in the Quran. They had their own series that served to educate about Islamic virtues, and though that seems pretty niche, they were able to expand their reach by teaming up with the Justice League at one point. The comic did meet some controversy, as to be expected, but it isn't described as overly religious, rather teaching universal values. So don't be afraid to give the 99 a try. So those are the top 10 Muslim superheroes. Let me know in the comment section down below who is your favorite of these guys. My name is Rory Destroya, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another nerdy list.